Hello guys, welcome back to another lesson with Mandy. Today we are working on General Education Certificate, National Assessment, GEC, Economic and Management Science, EMS, paper 2. Guys, before we can start with this video, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of our future uploads. Another thing, guys, please comment on the comment section below. Where are you watching from, which province, guys, and your school as well. And also, if you have any questions, you have any question paper or any topic you would like me to assist you with before going to write your exam, please tell me on the comment section below so that I can upload the video before your examination. Oh, all right. Okay, before wasting any more time, let's get started with our lesson for today. So we'll start with section A, question number 1. Leon Shark is working for Sizwe Digital Company. He is responsible for recording and organizing information so that the business can operate successfully. So which function is Leon Shark responsible for? Which function is Leon Shark responsible for? Number A, purchasing. Number B, administration. Number C, production. Number D, marketing. Which function? Guys, is it number A? Is it a purchasing function? Of course, no. Here we are responsible for recording and organizing of information. Here in the purchasing, guys, we buy goods. We buy goods here. We buy what? We buy goods, not records. Not records. What about administration? Yes, in administration deals with storing, recording, and organizing company information so that the work runs smoothly. So the correct answer is what? Is B. Production, no, guys. In production, we know that we make product in production. Number D, marketing, no. Marketing, we promote the business in marketing. You can pay television nowadays. You can pay influencers to market advertising. It's also there in marketing. So the correct answer is what? Is B. 1.2. Sizwe Digital Company checks for suppliers with reasonable prices before buying the goods and services. Which function in the business is responsible for checking for suppliers with reasonable price? Number A, marketing. No, guys, this is not marketing. In marketing, we promote the product. Financially, no. In financial, guys, yeah. Here we promote the product. We promote. It can be in the form of advertising, flyers, anything that you can do to promote. Nowadays, there's digital marketing as well. And financial, no. No, in financial, we control money. Yeah. Financial deals with what? With money. We control money here. Production, no. In production, we make products. Here. We make what? We make products. How about purchasing? Yes. The correct answer is what? Is D. In the purchase department compares suppliers and chooses the best price and what? And quality. So in purchasing function, the purchasing is a department whereby we compare, the business compares suppliers and chooses the best price and quality, deals with suppliers. Now we check the reasonable prices, right? 1.3, which function below is reasonable for the raising of capital? What is capital? The money that we use to start a business. Money we use to start a business. So which function now? Number A, production, guys. And I've said in the previous two questions, in production we make what? We make product. Purchasing this distributors or suppliers, we buy here. And financially, yes, this is a financial, because the finance department finds money. We find money and manages money. Loan, investment, capital. The owner is investing in the what? In the business. The correct answer is what? Is C. Administration is no, because in administration we store information, we record what? We record information. Okay, guys, let's proceed to number 1.4. What is the job description of the human resource manager? What is the description of the human resource manager? Number A, staffing and appointments. That's the correct answer. That's the description of the human resource management. In human resource management, we deal with appointing. We hire people. We hire people. It's staffing and what? And appointments. It's number what? It's number A. 1.5, JJ Digital Company sells electronic devices. Works, the general manager expanded this company by opening a wing of repairs, and employed more workers. What is the responsibility of Works in the above scenario? Um, the responsibility of, because JJ Digital Company sells electronic devices. It sells electronic. What is a general manager? Expanded this company by opening wing of what? Of repairs and employed more what? Workers. What is the responsibility of Works? What is the general manager? What is his responsibility now? Number A, ensure that employees are happy, qualified. No, what is the general manager, right? And this one is a what? This one must be done by what? By a human resource manager. Involves all decision and task in the making of no, this is the department of what? Of purchasing. Purchasing manager must do this. Number C, identify the product. Identify the product customer needs. No. Number D, supervising, staffing, and motivating. Yes, the correct answer is what? Is D. Most businesses increase their sales by sending flyers to the target market. What are target market? People who are likely to buy a product. People likely to buy the product. So which term below refers to the above scenario? Number one, planning. Number two, publishing. Number three, this is simple. Number three is what? Is promoting, because we're sending flyers. We're sending flyers, the posters to what? To people, to the target market, to our buyers, to our potential buyers. 1.7, which function below determines the selling price of a product? Which function determines the selling price of a product? Number one, marketing. In marketing, they determine the selling product. The quality ad is what is market. Financial, no, here we deal with money, guys. Production, we make money. Purchasing, we deal with suppliers and also check the best materials for the products that we're making. 1.8, the administration manager of Domestos has designed a schedule of activities indicating the dates when, how, and in which order the activities will take place. What is the task of the administration of Tame Store? What is the task? What is the task? So the task is going to be what? The correct answer is going to be B. His task is what is planning. He has to plan because he has designed a schedule of activities indicating the dates, when and how, in which order what will take place. This task is what is play? It is planning. It is planning. Planning means deciding when and how and in what order task will what will happen. 1.9, the purchasing department checks the quality of the product and services when the goods are delivered by the seller. What would be the responsibility of the purchasing department? Guys, we have said this so many times. So what would be the responsibility? The responsibility is gonna be what, dealing with what, with incorrect stock. Because in purchasing department, guys, we are purchasing the stock here. We are dealing with the supplier. So the responsibility is gonna be what, dealing with incorrect what? With incorrect stock. Let's proceed to 1.10. River, a manager of XX supermarket, compares the price of goods with a variety of supply before placing the order. What function below is linked to the above statement? Guys, I've said this, we have said this so many times. We said this with the suppliers is what is purchasing function. Lily Trading Company is located in a rural area without electricity. The owner came up with the idea of selling solar lamps to the community. The marketing manager advised the owner to conduct a market research. What is the market looking for? The market is that is what is looking for what exactly here? He's looking for what, for the target market, the potential buyer, people who are likely to what, to buy the product. Which function promotes the positive image? Guys, each and every business must have what, must have this function, the positive image of the business. It is very, very, very important. Guys, the reputation of the business, it is important for what, for the business to grow, so that customer can come. For an example, if it's a company, guys, and the company sells food, and then um the company sells food, and then, okay, for example, the company like what, sells foods, that this department must make sure that there must be a what, a positive image of what, of that business, because a bad reputation ruins the business. That's the reason why, if you find that most celebrities, if there is a scandal, one thing that they will do firstly, they will release a statement. They will release a statement because they're trying to avoid a bad image, because a bad image can destroy what, can destroy a business. So this function is called what, public relations. Reason, because builds good reputation with the public. You need to build a good reputation with the what, with the public. 1.1.3, Digitex Co manufactures television sets. In 2023, it produced 200 television sets per month. In 2024, it produced 1,000 television sets per month as a result of using the latest technology. What is the positive effects of the latest technology in the what? In the process. Okay. So increase what? The positive effect is that it increase It increased productivity. It increased productivity. Yes, that's the what? That's the positive effect of a technology. So let's proceed to 1.1.1.14. Julius Craig is a general manager at SpareSafe. He instructs workers on what to do and guides them towards achieving the business goal. He introduced a small token to encourage and motivate the workers to stimulate high performance. Which role is performed by Julius Craig? Julius Craig is leading because he's guiding. He instructs workers on what to do. Is what he's leading. Correct answer is what is B. Which of the following describes controlling in the business? 1.15. Number A, takes decision about what the business must achieve. No. Decide about which workers will perform. No. We're talking about controlling here. So number D, ensures that workers perform duties as expected. That's correct. Controlling simply means checking performance and correcting what mistake though. So this describe that ensures that workers perform duties as expected. 1.16, primary stage in business involves uh, filing of receipts and invoices of monetary business transaction. Which of the following option best describe the above the above statement? Keep financial record. Guys, the moment you see this word invoices, this is my invoice of monetary what business transaction. Just know that this is a financial what. It's keeping financial what because this has to do with what, with finance. 1.17, the manager of Mr. Bread Bakery noticed that there is an increase in the price of inputs of baking and decided to increase the price of the output, which led to the decrease of supply. Which one of the function is which one of the function below is related to the above scenario, guys? I told you, whenever you see a product, we are like whenever you see a product, whenever you see where we make product, just know that's a production. What the manager of Mr. Bread Bracket noticed that there is an increase in the price of inputs of baking and decided to increase the price of output, which leads to the increase in of the shop. The correct answer is what is product. It's production because we are making the product today. The manager understands the resources and skills that exist in the business and also oversees the day-to-day operation activities. He sees to it that resources are used effectively through middle and lower managers. Which of the following function is related to the activities? 1.18 is what? This is general management. General management ensure all departments. They ensure all departments. This is a department for all departments. All right. 1.19, JJ store sold goods for 5,000 to Zweli, which will be paid later. Which risk is JJ stores taking? JJ, they sold goods for 5,000 to Zweli, meaning that they sold on credit. They sold to Zweli. They sold to Zweli on what? On credit. They sold to Zweli on credit. That's a credit what? The correct answer is gonna be A. That's a credit risk. 1.20, what does negative publicity mean in a business industry? 1.20, guys, a negative is a bad publicity. It's a published information about the business that spread through the social media and that destroys the good image of the business. So the correct answer is what is B. TT Technology wants to launch a new product. In order to do this, they need to understand consumer preferences, buying behavior, and competition in the market. What should TT Technology do to achieve the above? Wants to launch a new product. So before like launching a new product, the thing that you need to do, you need to do a market research. You need to do a proper research about the products. You need to gather the data, more information about customers and competitors. So the correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be D. 1.2.2 Human Resource Department of Kudu Plumbers, a nationwide company, advertise a plumber position. Which compensation package should Kudu Plumbers include in the advert? Which one? There must be basic salary, yes. Service and housing Allah. No, grocery is not even luxuries out, even bazaars out. The correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be C. Basic salary, service bonus, and housing allowance. Clothing specializes in the manufacturing of golf t-shirts. 20 t-shirts were manufactured at the following cost. 360 fabric and electricity 200 and electricity 200. Rent is 1,200, packaging 200 levels. So how much does it cost clothing to produce one golf t-shirt? How much? So let's calculate. So one t-shirt, one t-shirt is gonna be 2,000 divided by 20. So everything is gonna be 12,000 divided by 20 is what is her? Is 100. We divide total cost by what? By quantity. That's the total cost. We divide total cost by what? By quantity. 1,000 to the total cost. Let me show you so that you can see how I got that 2,000. That 2,000 is 1,200 plus 360. That's the total cost. 360 plus 200 plus 200 plus 40, all divided by what? By 20. Then you get what? 100. All the total costs. These are the total costs. These are the total costs. These are the total costs. All the total costs. And then you divide it by what? By the total unit. And then you get 100. The correct answer is gonna be B. 1,24. DD car dealer sells imported cars to the public at a reasonable rate. They are interested in increasing sales and are conducting surveys through questionnaire. Why is it important for DD car dealers to conduct a customer survey? Why is it important? Why is it important for DD car dealers to conduct the reason why it is impossible to conduct a survey, guys, is to get a feedback on the existing product. Is to get a feedback. The moment you start conducting a CV, you are asking people so that they can give their opinion, right, about your product. So the main reason is to get a feedback on the existing product. So the correct answer is what? Is D. 1,25. This the manufacturer of cake flour uses wheat as the basic ingredients of cake flour production. Production will be impossible without wheat. What is wheat in the above situation? What is wheat in the above situation? Is a raw material. Well, guys, this is simple. Wheat is a what? Is a but is a material that we are using to make what? To make the product. Which of the following option best explains variable cost? What are variable cost? Variable cost in the production increases. Variable costs are costs that change with production. Like for an example, when production increases, variable costs like material or electricity also what increases. So the correct answer for 1,26 is gonna be B. Costs that change with what? With production. What is added to the cost price of goods to achieve the selling price? 1,27. What is added? We add what? We add the profit. This is simple. We add the profit. We add the profit because the selling price equals to cost plus what? Plus profit. Because selling price, when you want to determine how much you will sell your product, so you need to consider what? The cost price. The cost price. How much you have bought that product plus what? Plus profit. 1,28. Tapelo Diale intends to start and manage his own KK poultry business. He has sufficient capital but does not have an idea of how to develop a business plan. Small Enterprise Development Agency assisted Tapelo in drawing up a business plan. What form of ownership is KK Poultry? What form of ownership is a sole trade? It is a sole trader because it is a one-man based business. A sole trader is a one-person based business because Tapelo Diale is all alone, one-man business is all alone. 1,29. Tapelo Diale wants to expand KK Poultry and requested his brother to guys. And Tapelo Diale wants to expand KK Poultry and requested his brother to join the business. The business plan has to be amended. What would Tapelo Diale and his brother share the profit or what? Share the profit or the what? The loss. So 1,29. Share the profit equally according to the partnership agreement. What's the answer? So 1,29. The answer is gonna be according to the partnership agreement, according to how they have agreed to share the poro, to share the what? The profit. The correct answer is gonna be B. Okay. 1,30. Tepo P intends studying a service business. She will be coordinating various type of social events. I'm sorry for that. Let's proceed. Tepo A typo P intends starting a service business. She will be coordinating various type of social events such as she will be coordinating various type of social events such as parties, weddings and gathering. What is typo idea? 1,30. Is it dance studio, media production, event planner, or live performance? Typo is what? Is an event planner. Typo is an event planner. Sorry guys for that. Typo is an event planner. So the correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be C. Guys, don't forget to tell me where you are watching from. What province are you watching from, and your school as well, in the comment section below, guys. And also please to our don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content. Please comment on the comment section below. Where are you watching from? Let's proceed to 1,31. NEO department task is to ensure that the product or services is made available in the right quality and quantity. Which of the departments listed below is responsible for the above scenario? 1,31. 1,31. Which of the department listed below is responsible for the NEO department is to ensure that products is made. Guys, I've said this so many times. The correct answer is what? Is production. 1,32. The following shops are located in the same area. Price Shop is selling baby clothing, goods, sports, specializing in high quality sports attire and equipment. Perfect Sport specializes in Tekis, running shoes, golf shirts, sticks, and G Shop is selling men clothing. Which of the following above business are competitors? Which Perfect Sport and what and Good Sport competitors? They're selling the same goods. Check here. Perfect Store. Um, this is the Perfect Score. They specialize in what? In Tekis. Uh, and Good Sport, and also Good specialize in high quality sports what attire. So the correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be B. So let's move to 1.3.3. What option best describe a business goal? A great way to start and grow a successful business. Number B, combination of shared value and behavior in a business. The reason to start a business and the first step in the starting of a business. The correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be C. The outcome a business wants to achieve in the short or long term. A goal is what the business plans to achieve. A goal is what the business plans to what to achieve. So the correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be C. 1,34. KZ produces, manufacturers bricks and also supplies the neighborhood with the building material. Monthly cost 10 bags of cement, 2 tons of sand, rent for the premises, water and electricity, salaries, insurance premium, interest on loan. Which of the following options are fixed costs? What are fixed costs? Fixed costs, they stay the same. Fixed costs stay the same. They're unlike variable costs. They stay the what? The same. For an example, rent and insurance, what? premium. So the correct answer is going to be what? A, rent stays the same and insurance premium will usually stay this what? The same. 1,35. 1,35. QO store sold 10 pairs of shoes for 720 at a cost price of 750. What did QO stores make after selling? What did QO stores make after what? After selling? 1,35. 1,35. They make a loss. Guys, they make a loss. They bought these shoes for like for 750 each, and they're selling it for 720, meaning that they've lost what? 30 rand. It's a loss. It's a loss. 1,36. Candy K has decided to start a preschool that she will run from home and wanted 95,000 as capital. She put 40,000 from her own money into the business and loaned 20,000 from the bank. She also received 35,000 rand as a birthday present from her cousin. How much is the borrowed capital in the above scenario? How much is the borrowed capital? The borrowed capital is what? Is 20,000 because she loaned 20,000 from the bank. The correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be D. 1,37. Tom Tekis, a shoe company, is launching a new range of running shoes and wants to ensure affordability for customers. What should the company do to achieve the above version? Uh, the company must introduce like an interest free plan so that customer can buy easily without what paying. So the correct answer here is gonna be C. Introduce what? A 3 months interest free payment plan to customers. 1,38. A new movie theater wants to attract young, energetic, and outgoing generation. Which location would be most suitable for the theater? Which location will be like, guys, if you want to make money, if you want to attract young and energetic and outgoing generation, you need to target a busy shopping mall. You need to target what? A busy shopping mall. The correct answer is gonna be beef. 1,39. GG fast foods restaurants struggle to maintain a customer satisfaction during peak hours. Which one is classified as Gigi restaurant weakness? Which one? Uh, Shortage of personnel. Yes, this is the weakness for Gigi because he's struggling. Remember, Gigi restaurant is struggling to maintain what? Customer satisfaction during peak hours, meaning that the business needs what? The business is in shortage of what? Of personnel. Too few workers lead to slow services. When the business does not have more workers, it leads to slow service and unhappy customers. So the weakness is what? Is a 1,40. Luvo is a farm manager at Mafikeng Farm. He specializes in wheat production. During the past years, production was 200 to 250 tons annually. In 2022, due to climate change, the production drops to 158 tons. Which of the following threats listed below affected? Which threat? Which threats? The threat is what is the extreme? What is the extreme drought? They talk about climate change here. Talk about climate change here, and then climate is what it has to do with what with the drought. Drought is part of what a climate change. The correct answer is going to be no. It has nothing to do with the increased competition. It has nothing to do with the rising material. It has nothing to do with what with price fluctuation. 1,41. MNT cell phone company is number one in the industry and known for its long lasting batteries. A new company offering similar battery features joins the market. What can MTN cell phone company do to maintain its position in the market? The competitor now joined the market. So they're asking, what can MNT cell phone company do to maintain its position in the market? What can they do? Develop a new line of phones with smaller battery. Launch a new line of phones with exactly number. The correct answer is gonna be what? In order to beat the competitors, you need to stay ahead. Must innovate. You must be innovative. You need to be creative. You need to come up with new ideas in order to beat the competitors. So they must launch a new line of phones with improved batteries. 1,42, a small local bookstore called Studio Bookseller observed a growing interest in book clubs among its grade 9 customers. How can Studio Bookseller capitalize on the above opportunity? By using new interest, guys, just by using a new interest to what? To attract customer. That's what you can do to capitalize on the what? On the above opportunity. Guys, so what's the correct answer? Host club meetings and offer group discounts. Now the correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be C, by hosting club meetings and offering group discounts. 1,43, Tradie Restaurant implements new technology and streamlines operations to reduce long waiting times and slow savings during peak hours. How will Tradie Restaurant measure the effectiveness of the new technology? Guys, we know that the effectiveness of the new technology is that technology helps when fever few complaints mean customers are happier. It's showing improvement. So how will trading restaurants measure the effectiveness of the reduction in the number of what? Of complaints. They can measure the effectiveness of the new technology by what? By the reduction in the number of customers that are complaining. A small electronics store called Zuzu Electronics faces competition from local chain stores. How can Zuzu Electronics turn this threat into opportunity? They are facing competition. What can they do to eliminate competition? The only way, guys, you can beat a competitor, someone selling the product same as you, is to offer quality products. The correct answer is gonna be what? It's gonna be B. Offer specialized quality products. 1,45, Checking Trading Ltd invited Manzi consultants to give guidance to the employees on the formation roles and responsibility of the workplace forum. What did Manzi consultants advise the employees on workplace forum? They must what? They must make the form voluntary, safe place for all employees. What's the reason for this? Because a workplace forum allows employees to share their view freely without what? Without fear. So the correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be D. So 1,46. Zivu retail store wants to retain its employee by offering competitive wage. Which statement best explain wages in the what? In the city. What are the wages? Guys, what are the wages? Weekly wages are what? Is a weekly remuneration that you receive for service, what? For the service that you have rendered. And the monthly remuneration is called a salary, not a wages. Which of the following is an example of misconduct? Misconduct means breaking company rules or behavior dishonesty. So which one here? Taking annual leave to attend to private? No. Using company resources for personal gain? Guys, it's not allowed to use company resources for your own personal gain. It's a what? It's a misconduct. It's a bad behavior. What is economic growth? Economic growth means producing and selling more goods and services, improving living standards. So it is what is the increase in the value of goods and services produced by a country over what a period of time. The correct answer is gonna be what is gonna be C. 1,49. What is overtime? Overtime is when you work beyond normal hours, often for extra what? For extra pay. So what's the correct option? What's the correct option? More time spent on duty to complete work schedule. Number A, 1,50. Sgumba Inc. employed 200 workers who embarked on industrial action from time to time due to low wages and unbearable working conditions during the past 2 years. On the 1st of July 2024, 125 workers joined SIU union, then all negotiations were handled by the union. Currently, all workers are earning decent wages and enjoy 4 months paid maternity leave. What is the effect of union on Sgumba Inc.? What's the effect of union? When union negotiates, guys, they improve wages and working condition for what? That's the reason why people joined unions. It helps. They talk on your behalf. They negotiate and improve wages and conditions for workers. So the correct answer is that the working conditions were what? Were improved. The correct answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be D. 1,51. Animal farm daily was experiencing low productivity of 500,000 liters of milk per day due to employee absenteeism caused by diseases. Lately, the owner and the union signed an agreement to implement the employee wellness program. Suddenly, employees were no longer absent from the work and the farm produced an average of 800,000 liters per day. What was the positive effect of trade union idea on animal farm? Health workers perform better. Producing more milk means productivity increase. Guys, I hope you understand this. So the correct answer. What is the positive effect of the is gonna be what? It's gonna be high productivity because healthy workers, when the workers are happy, they perform better. Producing more milk means productivity as what is increased. So when the workers are happy, the productivity will also increase. 1,52. The human resource policy of GBV services is that employees are not required to submit a sick note when they were sick for less than 3 days. It was observed that employees frequently got sick on Mondays, Fridays, and a day after the holiday. Subsequently, the policy was amended to include a sick note if you were sick on Monday, Friday, or after the holiday within a week. Why the policy of GV services were amended? Why? Because some people they abuse, that some people abused sick leave, requiring proof, stop unfair. So requiring the proof, it stops what? Unfair behavior. So the policy of GBV services were amended to what? To avoid the misuse of what? Of rights. The correct answer is gonna be C. There are 100 workers at Tekwane supermarkets who belongs to 3 different unions. During each cycle, union negotiates for an improvement on the cost of living. In this cycle, the first union demands CPIX, the two union 7,000 increase, and the third union 9% increase. The voice of those non-unionized is not heard. Tekwane supermarkets of 5% across the board. How should this labor matter resolve? How should this matter resolved? Collective bargaining, union and employer negotiate together until they reach an agreement. So the only way to resolve this matter is when the all parties should what must engage in the process of what of a collective what beginning. The correct answer is gonna be what is gonna be D. So after all the process of collective bargaining and conciliation, mediation and arbitration, which is called CCMA, were exhausted between the unions and representing workers and predictive analytics, negotiation reached a deadlock. The unions followed all procedures and ultimately workers embarked on a strike. What type of a strike did workers of predictive analytics embark on? What type of a strike? It's a lawful strike because after, because they have done everything after all the process of collective what bargaining and conciliation. So they embarked on what, after the negotiation reached a deadlock, they have to go what, they have to go on strike. So it's a what, it's called what, a lawful strike because all the procedure were followed. 1,55, workers of rain gold exploration are required to work underground. More often, mines are affected by load shedding. However, management insists that workers must use their helmet lights and continue to work underground during load shedding. What is the role of the union in the above? Unions must protect workers, and these workers are not what? Are not protected because they must use their helmets, lights, and continue to work underground during load shedding without with no what, electricity. What is the role? We know that union, the role of a union is to protect what? Is to protect the workers. So what's the correct answer? Number B is ensure health and safety in the what? In the workplace. 1,56, the unemployment rate is at average of 34% and the GDP is estimated at 0.88%. The government should initiate more projects to improve the current situation. Why is it important for the government to address the above scenario? Reduces, guys, job creation reduces poverty, increases income and help the economy to grow. So the correct answer, why is it important for government to address the above scenario? The correct answer is going to be A, to create more job opportunities. The labor law in South Africa provides the framework under which all participants must operate. GEO Sense PLC did not consider such. The company operated outside the guidelines. It is only when the Minerals Resources Union have gained recognition that is advocated for the adherence to all labor laws, including Occupational Health and Safety Act. What was the contribution of the union in the above scenario? What was the contribution? The contribution um, was to the want what? It is only when the Mineral Resources Union gained recognition that is advocated for the adherence of all labor, including occupational, to make that safe working environment. The union ensured that the company followed what? The union ensures that the company adhere and followed the Occupational Health and Safety Act. So the correct answer is gonna be what? Um, B. So union contributed safe working environment. 1,58, Temba works at the Department of Economic Development and knows that in December 2024, he has to take his son to the airport to board a plane to Netherlands to represent South Africa in an under 17 hockey tournament. What should Temba apply for? Um, so Temba must apply for annual leave because annual leave is taken for personal matters such as travel or family time. You must apply for what? For annual leave. 1,59, Tepisa has been absent from work without a trace for the past 2 weeks. On the third week, she reported for duty with a doctor note. However, her supervisor wants to institute a disciplinary action. Which procedure must be followed by the supervisor? Inform her of the charges, conduct hearing, determine sanction, and allow her to appeal. No. Yes, sorry, the correct answer is gonna be A. Disciplinary procedure must be fair, guys. So she must be informed of her charges, conduct a hearing, determine sanction, and allow her to appeal for sanction. The correct answer is gonna be what? It's gonna be A. 1,60, in the Banana Republic, police officials are not allowed to strike. In one of the negotiation cycle, the employer offered a 0% increment on the cost of living adjustment. After 3 months, there were long queues in the police station due to police officers taking a lot of time attending to cases, certification of documents, and frequent long restroom. What kind of industrial action did the police official It's a go slow, guys. This is a go slow because go slow happens when workers stay on duty but work very slow because they're working very slow. After 3 months, there were long queues in the police station. They're working, but they're working very. It's called what? Go slow. Mine workers union in Mango Republic started a salary negotiation with the different mine workers. The employers offered a 1% increment on the cost of living adjustment for all mine workers, of which the employees were not satisfied. This resulted in employees embarking on an unlawful and dangerous strike. Looting took place left and right, and hijacking was the order of the day. What was the impact of the above scenario on the business? Okay, guys, when violence stops operation, business lose money, right? When the violence stops operation, when the this result in employees embarking on what? On an unlawful strike, means that the production now will stop. When the violence stops operation, the operation will stop, business loses money. So what was the impact of the above scenario on business? Gonna be loss of what? Loss of income. Amazimo Service Station is a triple BEE company that complies with labor laws, including the Basic Conditions of Employment Act. The company pays a minimum wage of 27.50 per hour to its general workers for 5 days a week. Overtime rate on Saturday 1.5 times the normal wage. Becky worked on Saturday for 10. How much will Becky earn for working on Saturday? How much work for working on Saturday? It's gonna be what calculation? Let me calculate this. Calculation. How much on Saturday? The minimum wage what is 27 per hour. It's gonna be around 27.50 times overtime on Saturday 1.5 times the normal the normal wage, and it works for 10 hours. I'll multiply by what? By 10, and the answer is gonna be 412.50. The correct answer is gonna be what? C. 1.63. Amazi Water Sepsi PLC shortlisted 5 candidates for a hydrologist post. 2 candidates arrived on time for an interview using private vehicles. 1 candidate phoned the panel citing transport challenges. One reported that she would arrive late for the interview because the train was not operating on the day due to cable theft. The other candidate could not honor the invitation due to taxi not operating because of community protests against rolling load shedding. How should the interview panel respond to the above scenario? Guys, fairness and equal opportunity requires giving them another chance since the delay was beyond the control. So the only thing that they can do is to reschedule, so that to accommodate everyone, they must reschedule the interview for the candidates for another day because they couldn't come. 1.64. Sister Joyce has worked for the Department of Health for 40 years and is now 59 years and 9 months of age. She is healthy and strong, does not wish to retire anytime soon, and she can take on 5 years. At what age should Sister Joyce retire? At what age? At what age should Sister Joyce retire from work? The age that people are allowed to retire, must retire, is what? Is 65. Is 65 years. Guys, I will do section B. I will create another video, take another video for section B. Guys, please comment on the section or on the comment section below. Where are you watching from? What's your province and your school? Guys, and also let me know the topic that you are struggling with or questions so that I can assist you before you write your exam. Guys, and also don't forget to subscribe, help us grow, and hit a notification bell to be notified of our future upload. Okay, that's it.